All right, so what to do before you leave for the Navy. So you want to organize your belongings. So this is more geared towards the active duty folks. However, if you're in the reserves, you're still going to be away for a good amount of time, and it is important that you organize your stuff. And I'll tell you why later. Because you at least bare minimum spend 2 months in boot camp, and however long your A school is, your A school might be 2 months to 9 months, right? So you're going to be away for a good amount of time. So if you're active, right? If you're active and you're away for 4, 5, or 6 years, you're only going to come visit your family, so many times out of the year that if you have your own room, typically it's going to be turned to a office or guest room. So you want to organize your stuff, or else your parents are going to do that for you. And like I said, I'll tell you why that is important, okay? So when you organize your stuff, like how I did it was I got all my stuff and I bought big tubs. And I put all my clothes in one tub and my technology in one tub, books in one tub, and I, stored it away in my, closet. And the clothes that I didn't really want, like I wasn't like crazy about it. It's not my favorite clothes. I just sold it, and whatever, whatever things that weren't sold or bought, I just donated it and donated to friends or family, and or the Salvation Army, whatever the local donation place. And also I had like 150 books because I like to read a lot, and I donated to like a local church. So so make sure you get rid of all that stuff, because you're not going to really need it, right? So if you have a computer, like a desktop, like you're not going to be able to carry a desktop, a computer screen, a keyboard, and a mouse all throughout your Navy career. That is very, very inconvenient, because once you get into a ship, you're not going to have a lot of space. And you want to be a keyword, a minimalist, okay? You don't want to carry a lot of stuff. You want to carry the bare minimum essentials and necessary stuff, right? I mean, you can still have some recreational stuff, but don't make it so big that it just takes up your space, because you don't have a lot of space, all right? At the same time, you want to set aside a specific box, right? Before you leave, set aside a specific box that has your either cell phone, specific clothes, underwears, laptop, all that stuff that when you graduate boot camp and you can have your stuff, just call up your parents and say, hey, mom and dad, make sure you bring that box. Or, hey, mom and dad, I know you can't come to my graduation, but send that box to this address, right? Because that's so much easier than saying, hey, mom and dad, go to my room and look at the third drawer from the left, and that's going to have my cell phone, and, go to my closet and look at the, fifth clothes, look for that green shirt, with that is too complicated, right? So if you organize your stuff and you know exactly where everything is, and you also plan ahead of time, you are going to make it much more easier, and you're going to get the things that you want to get, right? So if you have like 100 clothes and you're trying to find that one specific clothes, and you don't really know where it is, you just know the general area, well, your parents are going to be much more confused, right? So set aside a box with that specific stuff, okay? And you don't want to bring extra stuff. Don't be bringing like toothpaste, toothbrush, like you bring like a small backpack, small gear of like shaving gels and stuff like that. No, don't buy anything extra. They provide everything that you need once you get to boot camp. All right, guys. So I hope this video helped, and I know it was a little bit shaky. My arms killing me right now, but hope this video helped, and I hope you guys have a great Navy day.